Hey yo, it's really good. YouTube, you already know it's your boy Laron TV. I just wanted to come back and make a quick video. Please make sure that if this is your first time listening to this video, that you subscribe to the channel. Please make sure that you like the video. Please make sure you leave your comments below. This is going to be a really quick video. I was scrolling through Twitter and I seen something that made me think about Cardi B. So I felt as though that Beyonce had a message for Cardi B. So let me just read this message to you, what she stated. She said, so in a recent post, I don't know if you guys seen some of the excerpts from Beyonce's Vogue magazine. I don't know if you've seen any of the excerpts from her interview or whatever, but you know, Beyonce always says some interesting things. So this is what Beyonce stated in Vogue. She said, "You can decide what success looks like for yourself. Being number one does not mean better quality, and commercial success certainly doesn't equate to being impactful." Beyonce said this for the British Vogue. So, what do you guys think about a statement like that? Do you think that that's something that can, be applied to someone like a Cardi B? Let me read that statement to you again. Beyonce stated in British Vogue, "You can decide what success looks like for yourself. Being number one does not mean better quality, and commercial success certainly doesn't equate to being impactful." Can we talk about how, like, Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion came out with WAP, and they really wanted these girls to start doing these hairstyles and stuff. And it's like, this is why a lot of people had issues with Megan Thee Stallion being on times for being influential when she's not influential. And that's a great statement made by Beyonce, and I feel like that needs to be plastered all over the world so people like Cardi B can see it. Let me read it again. "You can decide what success looks like for yourself. Being number one does not mean better quality, and commercial success certainly doesn't equate to being impactful." Beyonce for British Vogue. I would really love you guys comments below. Let me know what you think about it. I think that Beyonce always drops some shit. I don't think that's for Nicki, because Nicki's not number one up there. You know what I mean? And Nicki really has talent. We have actual footage of Beyonce singing that Nicki is the queen. So for you guys who just came, let me read it one more time for you before I get out of here. Beyonce stated in her British Vogue magazine interview, excerpt, whatever, "You can decide what success looks like for yourself. Being number one does not mean better quality, and commercial success certainly doesn't equate to being impactful." So, what do you guys think about Cardi B? Because I feel like she kind of bases her success around being number one. She bases everything about like the numbers and what's going up. But what about the talent? Can we talk about, like, let's get back into the conversations to talking about talent and the skill and comparing lyrics. So, you know what I mean? Come on now, it's for Cardi. Clearly. Nicki worked hard. Cardi B didn't. She pays for radio play. On God. And if she don't pay for radio play right now, that means she's already influenced them so much due to the first album. I've never seen somebody like Cardi B who had people at radio stations receiving plaques. Charlamagne the Guy received a plaque for Bodak Yellow, or did he receive one for Invasion of Privacy? I can't remember. But you know, Beyonce is always know her for saying some real shit all the time. Even when Rihanna was out and she was like dropping singles, begging back to back and forth. When Beyonce was on that DVD, she was like, they put one single out, it comes out, it burns out, they come out with another one. They put another one out, comes out, burns out, they come out with another one. Beyonce sees this. So this is why comments like this is very important to the Cardi B's in the world, who feel like just because they receive streaming and they receive favor with the algorithm. Beyonce said in British Vogue, "You can decide what success looks like for yourself. Being number one does not mean better quality, Cardi B. And commercial success certainly doesn't equate to being impactful." Beyonce for the British Vogue. So Nicki Minaj over Cardi B any day. Beyonce is so classy with it too. Exactly. I'm more people. You know, when Beyonce does stuff like this, you know, and she says her things. I wish people would just apply it to. You know, I wish we could just copy and paste it and just apply it to everything. Because I feel like that was for that. That was. I felt like in my heart that was for Cardi B. You can decide what success looks like for yourself. Being number one does not mean better quality. And commercial success certainly doesn't equate to being impactful. Do you really think that Cardi B is impactful? Let's be serious. Let's be serious. And you know what's so crazy? Y'all know that I go in hard on Megan Thee Stallion when it comes to lyrics, but I really do believe that she writes her songs. So I don't give Megan a hard time in regards to being a rapper, because I feel like that's something that she does want to do, and I feel like she can rap, even though I don't feel like it might be on a certain level. But I feel like she can get better. But when it comes to a Cardi B, it's just like we've been bamboozled. We've been um bamboozled by this industry. We've been made to believe that somebody who worked so hard for their career, like a Nicki, and just struggled and strived and put everything and spent days writing songs and, you know, just doing stuff like that, for us to just get somebody who is untalented and just comes into this game talking dumb crazy to her fans, knowing that they're the reason why she's where she's at. It's just really baffling. You know what I mean? It's crazy. Nikki was selling mixtape out of her car. What's up, Lizanne? We don't want to talk about her husband. Yeah. 85% of Cardi B songs you don't remember 2 months later. Facts, Micheline. I don't even get into that. I don't even get into that. So let me read this again for you guys before I get out of here. Beyonce stated in a British Vogue interview, "You can decide what success looks like for yourself. Being number one does not mean better quality, and commercial success certainly doesn't equate to being impactful." I want everybody to think that. I want everybody to know that when you see Cardi go on WAP, going number one and this and that, I want us to get to a day where we see people who go number one and we immediately know that they're not talented, so it doesn't even matter. We need the universal thinking to really be, you know, at the understanding that number one does not mean good. It doesn't. Back in the day, I felt like number one meant so much. Like even having a Grammy meant so much. It's like artistic excellence. You know, Cardi B is not excellent. She's an industry plant who's illiterate. Not Keisha. Miley Cyrus has more pure sales than her. What's so crazy is that Cardi B label don't even feel comfortable enough to, and let Cardi release a solo single. It will always be a feature artist in order for Cardi singles to be successful, and they'll also be heavy playlisted, heavy playlisted. So you know how that will work out. She'll get placement for songs, and you know her songs will go up, and it'll seem like they have some sort of longevity, just like Press did a little numbers. It went gold even though Megatron didn't have the same type of support that Press had. Press was just a flop in their eyes, like, you know what I'm saying. What's up, Kenan? Grammy don't mean shit anymore. They will rather get big ratings rather about the wonders and the lyrics. So true, Alon. Look at the BET Awards. Megan got the award over Little Baby. People are waking up to the industry has been doing. They're seeing it now, exactly. And you know, and I felt like Megan worked hard, but when you do put those stats up to the real deal, what's going on? Little Baby had a way better year than a Megan Thee Stallion. That goes to show you. Let me just tell you guys, this is what you have to think. Rockefeller 1501, they're gearing up for Megan's album release, right? So for her album release, they need these type of accolades because it's going to just make you appear better in the public eye. So it's like Megan is coming off of winning hip hop awards, and the next thing that we're gonna get is her album is gonna be released. So it just adds to the um excitement, like, you know, for her project. Beyonce said a mouthful, clean a classy shade. Facts. And when, back when Rihanna was coming out with all these pop singles every year, trying to keep up with Beyonce, because that real talk, that's what Rihanna was doing. Every year she was coming out with these singles back to back, back to back. And Rihanna and Beyonce was just like, when she fired her dad from, from being her manager, she said, what do I want to do? Do I want to kiss ass and get my song played on the radio? Do I want to do this? They come out with singles, it burns out. They put another one out, it burns out. They put another one out, it burns out. And then, it made me think of Rihanna. So Beyonce is always saying something that's very true. So we're going to read this again for Cardi. Beyonce said in the British Vogue, she said, you can decide what success looks like for yourself. Being number one does not mean better quality, and commercial success certainly doesn't equate to being impactful. That was a punch. That was a punch. If you want to think about it, Beyonce was shady as when she said that shit. She was shady as hell. Get into this again. You can decide what success looks like for yourself. Being number one does not mean better quality, and commercial success certainly doesn't equate to being impactful. You know what? I'm gonna have to put Nicki Minaj's name in this title too, because I feel like this refers to her. Like, so it's like when people try to like say shit to Nicki, like, oh, Cardi had 3 or 4 number ones or this and that, whatever. That number one, and you know what? To be honest, I don't even really feel like Nicki cares about the number ones. I feel like Nicki Minaj, when that whole Doja Cat shit happened, she was thankful about it in trolls, but she been knew that she was lit. That number one shit don't mean nothing. That shit is only for the fans who like the bandwagon and hop from bandwagon to bandwagon. I've never had anything. There's never been anything from Cardi B that made me want to say that I was a fan. Like, like I'm a female rap critic. I know lyrics, and I've never stood behind her on a talent forefront ever. Meg and Meek taking pictures together after Rock Nation doing the Protect Black Women campaign. I wonder how Jay-Z feels about what Beyonce said, because he's one of the ones that pushes industry stuff more than talent. Look at how Megan was put together with Cardi for WAP. She knows she's underrated, and she's fine with that. Hey man, she spoke Spax. Will winner and is the one who defines victory and defeat. Doja Cat needs to rap more. She better than Cardi, man. Come on now. She's young. Nicki Minaj, she rap it. Yeah, I feel like Doja Cat does need to rap a little more, but she's comfortable in her lane, so I guess, she don't want to be in a box. Beyonce even says something similar to that quote you're referring to in her HBO documentary. Beyonce is always saying something. So Cardi B, take these words. You can decide what success looks like for yourself. So I think success for Cardi B is making it beyond loving hip hop and soaring to higher heights that she probably shouldn't have never really soared to. Nobody is granted to say that somebody doesn't deserve their blessing, but I thought that the music industry was for people who were talented, right? So you can decide what success looks like for yourself. Being number one does not mean better quality, Cardi B. And commercial success certainly doesn't equate to being impactful. This applies to so many different people. They need to put that as an essay. They need to put that on the essay and let people just say what's on your mind and equate that to, and like maybe like reflect on something that maybe happened to you in life. And I would definitely write about the music industry and Cardi. I will also do the music industry and Rihanna and Beyonce. How, Beyonce fans used to always get dragged by Rihanna fans because they always, used to brag about how many number one singles Rihanna had, because she was coming out during the time where it was the pop dance gimmick era. And she was coming out with these dance hits all the time. And it was just exhausting. Every single year we got a new album by Rihanna, to the point where we see right now where she's not really coming out with music like that. You know what I'm saying? Rihanna's not coming out with music like that. To be honest with you, Rihanna was okay, but I was never really a huge fan of her. You know what I mean? I feel like Beyonce's on the hush mode and turn blind when it comes to her husband's business practices. Let's be honest. We can live without Cardi B and Meg music, but not Nicki. We listened to Nicki music for 7 years, but I could live without Cardi and Megan. True say. I could definitely live without. Rihanna cannot sing. Jane Ray like an amen. And she lip syncs most of the time. And listen, I'm glad that you said that. If you notice Rihanna's style, it changed so much since Pondy Replay. Since Pondy Replay, Rihanna realized that if she was not going to go pop, that she was not going to make money. And then after Pondy Replay, we got SOS, Somebody Please Help Me. Then we started getting all of these pop fucking songs. If you ever notice and you go back, see people what people classify as pop music, I don't classify as pop music. Like somebody would say Beyonce Countdown is a pop song. That was not a pop song. I'm talking about Please Don't Stop the Music. We Found Love, songs like that. Those are pop songs. Like, no, popular and pop is like kind of like two separate things to me. Rihanna rode a wave for a while because she wanted to be able to get those sales and remain relevant during that time. So that's why we go, oh, like Disturbia, all them nutty ass songs. Like, I'm sorry, I wasn't a fan of that. And those songs are not timeless because people don't care to play them right now. Only time you probably gonna play those songs if they come on randomly in your playlist or if you at a Rihanna concert, which you probably won't be for a very long time. Disturbia, fuck out of here. Rihanna be yodeling like a country singer. Rihanna isn't a basic singer, however, it's not the best in my opinion. Ariana is way better singer than Ariana. Than Yeah, I agree. Micheline, stop. Even though female rap dominated this year, it was still boring without Nicki, the impact and influence. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think female rap is going to go through another drought again. Cardi B is not really it for female rap. That's why I'm saying, like, a lot of you guys, like, that's why y'all be thinking I be being mean when y'all be like, what do you think about Erica Banks? Or what do you think about this one? What do you think about Flo Milli? What do I think? I don't think about them. I don't think that they got the what. Listen, I don't. I don't. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. A lot of people just get lucky. You know when Nicki be like, "No, I'm not lucky. I'm blessed." A lot of these female rappers that we see out here right now, they're lucky. They're lucky. They're in the right place, the right time. Megan even that's lucky. Megan Ass even did a freestyle in Houston, and 1501 ended up picking her up. She fucking signed a record deal for $15,000. That's not even something that I'm even, I've ever been privy to as far as like news. Every female rapper who I like, from a Foxy to a Kim to a Remy to a Nicki, they've all got $1 million deals. But see, it's like different times, different strokes, different folks. Hell no, there won't be another Nicki. I have a feeling that Cardi B is going to vanish. I don't think Cardi's going to go anywhere anytime soon, but I just feel like, you know, sometimes when you get yourself involved in some shit that you really just not built for, like just because you from the hood or just whatever, it doesn't mean that like you just want the look of a rapper. You want these accoutrements, you want these Chanel bags, you want these these vehicles and all of these things that make it to make it look as who you are. The accoutrements is what they do it for. I don't like Jay-Z. It seems like he has some type of chokehold on the hip hop industry. Notice no one says anything bad about him. Look, he put out a really bad song and nobody talked about it. Yeah. You can't wear Nicki wig, then be Nicki. That's like a trying to be Biggie. Lil Kim needs to write a book, then do a biopic movie. I hate that she was awarded for being an evil lion, but yeah. Cardi got a lot of accolades and accoutrements from, just being who she was, just for the hate that they had for this black woman who was in the game, who signed her contracts correctly. They can't fuck Nicki over. They can't do that. And that's why they mad about it. She gets the money, and this is why you got to look at everybody's situation is different. This is why, like, I try to tell my nieces so much, like, yo, like control how people handle you. Like I always tell them, like, like not to be funny and none, but I'll be like, you ever see how like the little boys might act in class with the other girls in the classroom and like play with them? I'm like, always let it be known that you're not them. Like you don't care what they do. Like you're not trying to be rude, but you're not gonna play with me like how you play with them. I always tell them, you set the tone of how you're gonna be respected. You set the tone of that. You ever just know that one girl in the classroom that you might think she's a bitch, but you ain't gonna fuck with her because she puts that energy around. You have to be like that. So from jump, Nicki is out there about her business. She's been about her business from Jump Street, from the jump. From jump. I ain't never have an interaction where I heard that Nicki went in on a fan and just was like unappreciative or just like, you know what I'm saying? There's never been anything mentioned of that, of the sort. Megan sold her soul. Nobody talking about that stunt Cardi B pulled with the divorce. That woman does anything for attention. And then she want to make a song like do anything for clout. Do anything. Come on. She clearly, that divorce was clearly for a reason. Come on. But I even knew that when it popped up. I was like, she would do anything for a click and a view, because one thing about Cardi B that you have to realize is that she's realized now, right? And this is why I think that she had that breakdown on Twitter with her fans the other day, because she really realizes that she's a social media star. So she can't go away for long periods of time or people will forget about her. Real talk. They will forget about her. Cardi B is not a staple like you really think that she is. Like, you know, and it was so crazy that I was just like, yo, so she deleted Twitter. I was like, I wonder if she's been on Instagram. You go to Instagram, she all in her stories. She can't fully go away from social media. She can't pull a Nicki. Try to do what Nicki do. I want Cardi to go away for 4 to 5 months and don't post nothing on Instagram. I want her to see if people care. I want her to see if people care. Them 4 to 5 months, if she don't come back with dropping an album or something, she can't just go away like that. It's sad. Like, it really is. Let's see. I feel like Cardi only wanted to come in and get the bag and dip, but because she signed, she can't. I promise you, if Cardi was given an option to leave music, she'll take it without a question. Cardi, not even a thumbtack. Yeah. Let's see. Offset don't even know Cardi B name. He keeps saying, "I'm sorry, bro. I miss Mrs. Wap." Can't be trusted after she faked an engagement when she already married. She got go. Yeah. Let's see. Megan a fake ass. Yeah, but I just wanted to come up here. It's 20 minutes been going on now, so I'm about to let's see. I hope Nicki stays away for another 6 months. They'll starve Cardi's big brand. She needs to be attached to Nicki in order to survive. That will make that will take the wind out of Cardi's album release. Cardi new name is Cat Lady. I saw a video of her at Haunted House. She looks crazy from all the surgeries. All the surgeries and perjuries. You feel me? Do you think Megan is going to have a feature from Cardi on her album? Probably, because she need those streams. So she'd be like, "Look, I'll do this video for you. I'll do WAP for you," because this is how people in the industry they do favors like that. We came out with her baby. Cardi tried to get clout by saying she getting divorced. Crazy. But yeah, you guys, I'm about to hop out of this video. Before I leave, I'm going to read this again. These are some words that Beyonce had from her British Vogue interview and her shoot. Make sure you check that out. Beyonce stated, "You can decide what success looks like for yourself. Being number one does not mean better quality, and commercial success doesn't equate to being impactful." All right. So just, keep that in mind when we think about the people like Cardi B's and the Sweeties who they get these boosted songs up there when everybody hated, but the next thing you know, the radio keeps playing it because there's something going on in the back end that we don't understand. There's something going on. You ever feel like you know what I'm saying? Like something is going on, but you don't know? That's exactly what's happening. So yeah. So listen, I'm about to hop out of this video. Please make sure you subscribe to the channel. Please make sure you thumbs up the video. Leave your thoughts below. Let me know what you think about that. Let me know what you think about the words, from what Beyonce stated. What do you think that it was some real shit she stated in regards to in general or about the music industry? Of course, I think she's talking about the music industry, of course. So listen, I'm out of here. I hope you have a blessed day.